What are the 5S's and how it helped me become a fussy baby? As a newborn care specialist or a baby nurse and a happiest baby on the block educator, I would like to share with you today how I was able to calm fussy babies with 5 simple steps. And this is what we call the 5S's. So the 5S's are: number 1, swaddling; number 2 is the side position or the stomach position; number 3 is swaying; number 4 is shushing; and number 5, sucking. So the first S is swaddling. Swaddling is the cornerstone of calming a crying baby. Okay, so now I'm going to demonstrate with you how to swaddle a baby using a Swaddle Me. There are a lot of swaddles out in the market, and it depends on what your baby's preference is. However, you have to make sure that when you swaddle a baby, no matter what swaddle you're using, it has to be perfect, because you have to make sure that you're trying to mimic how it was in the womb, which is like tight, so the baby would feel more secure. Okay, Swaddle Me is very easy to use, but again, you have to make sure that it's tight. So there's Velcro. You have to position the Velcro just a little above the baby's belly button. Okay, and then you secure, and then you just have to fasten it and try to create a V-neck so it doesn't touch the baby's cheeks or chin, so as not to trigger the rooting reflex. And then after that, after you fasten, you have to tuck the other part of the swaddle at the back of the baby, and as you tuck it in, you have to tug so that you can make it tight. There you go. This is the first test, which is swaddling a baby using a Swaddle Me. So now we're done with swaddling. Now we proceed with the second S, which is the side position. Some babies, they don't stop fussing after you swaddle. So what you need to do is to try to put the baby on his or her side or on the baby's stomach. So how do you do that? So you pick the baby up and try to put the baby this way, okay? So you can see the baby, you're not holding the baby is not on his or her back, but on the side. Or some babies are also comfortable being on their stomach, like this. The stomach or side position is a very comforting position for babies, because in the womb, they were never on their backs. So they feel more comfortable if you put them on their side and on their stomach. So again, the second S is either side position or the stomach position. So we're done with swaddling, which is the first S. We're done with side position or the stomach position, which is the second S. Now we proceed with the third S, and what the third S is. The third S is swinging, okay, or jiggling. This movement, because in the womb, the baby is constantly moving. So they also feel secure. They feel the familiar sensation. So you can sit on an exercise ball or a bouncing ball so that the baby feels that, movement. Or you can also jiggle the baby's head like a little jello. It's just like an inch back and forth. If the baby's fussy, you have to make it a little faster. But once the baby starts to calm down, then you can start to just move it a little bit like this, or just swing and dance with the baby. So that's the third S, the swinging. So we're done with the swaddling, the side position, the stomach position, and the swinging. Sometimes the baby is still fussy despite all that. So what is the fourth S? The fourth S is the magical shushing. So you just have to shush, shh, close to the baby's ear so that the baby will also feel secure. Why? Because inside the womb, the baby hears a constant shushing, a rhythmic sound inside the womb of the blood flow and the heartbeat of the mother. And that's 24/7. And did you know that inside the womb, the noise that the baby hears is louder than the vacuum cleaner? So again, the fourth S is shh. Shushing. And now let's go to the fifth S, which is the icing on the cake, which is sucking. Inside the mother's womb, the baby sucks, so they feel secure and it soothes them. It's very soothing. So how do we help the baby achieve this fifth S, which is the sucking? After you're done with the swaddle, the side position, the swaying, the shushing, the baby's still crying, then if the baby's taking a pacifier, then you can offer the pacifier and do the rest of the 5S's. Okay. Sometimes the baby is starting to fall asleep. Okay. But then again, the pacifier keeps on falling from the baby's mouth. So there's this thing that's called the wabanub that has an animal attachment to it. So this animal attachment has a weight so that it holds the baby's pacifier into his or her mouth so that the baby can still be soothed even if the baby's already sleeping and still sucking a little bit. So again, the fifth S is sucking. So as a summary, you've learned about the 5S's, which turns on the calming reflex of the baby. Again, it switch on the calming reflex, which also means it stops the crying or the fussiness of the baby. It is swaddling, it's the side or stomach position, it's the swaying, the shushing, and the sucking. So sometimes babies with swaddle alone, they stop crying. Sometimes with swaddle and shushing, the baby stops crying. Sometimes with swaddle and the side position, babies are good. But there are also times wherein babies need the 5S's, entire 5S's. Just you have to do it all together for the baby to calm down. And if you need to do that, you've already learned all the 5S's. And so good luck in calming your babies. I will be uploading more videos for your reference in the future so that you can learn more about newborn care and how to help the baby to be happy. Once again, stay tuned as I will be uploading a video of 17 different swaddles and how to use them, and the top 4 must-learn swaddles amongst them. Please give our channel some love. Click subscribe, like, share, and comment below.